So we did get the puzzle.
Yeah, I solved it.
You never guessed how it was.
Lights off, walk through?
No.
What
Adon
happened?
figured it out.
I did.
We had to ask them if we can go through.
Oh, wow.
Something that we don't do very often, like ask
really
politely.
don't.
But that is appropriate for my character.
Very.
Okay.
Okay, so Adon, since you figured that one out, you get. I guess maybe it's only fair that you pick left or right.
Let's go left.
Left it is. So all of you walk into this room, and immediately you can see that there's a lot of light in this room, multiple colors that you're seeing. As you actually get into the room, as soon as the last person crosses the threshold, again, like this magical force kind of closes up and creates a solid wall behind you. And you notice in the middle of this room is a pedestal in the center. And it has 4 glowing stones that are resting in a shallow stone bowl. The stones are colored green, yellow, red, and blue. At the top here, again, where it on the map here, it shows like a little hallway. It is a small little hallway with a magical door at the end of it. The magical doorway at the end has the 4 corners of it are glowing all separate colors, green, yellow, red, and blue. And it's matching, of course, the colors of the stones in the center of the room. You hear that same voice from earlier. At my feet lies 3 stones to hold dear, the source of 4 gifts that no one should bear. The keeper of secrets, the guardians of exits. Let the guessing game begin because shit's gonna get hectic.
Oh, well, all right. Looks like it's a combination lock.
Big guy.
But we
Can
can
I get
only
another
use
clue?
3.
There are 3 holes in the door and 4 orbs in the center.
Well,
correct?
there's so the doorway, the 4 corners of it are colored and matching the stones that are in the center pedestal.
And there are 4 or 3.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Red, yellow,
Green, yellow, red, and blue.
green, blue. Copy.
Green, yellow, red, and blue. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Instinctively,
I took one.
I would probably think that it's a combination lock, maybe something to do with elements. I don't know. Can I run an arcana and see if these orbs themselves are magical?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Could I
Who has the best arcana here?
probably... No, I have a plus
Not
1
me.
for Arcana.
I'm 2.
All right.
have
Well,
a
then
Am
I'm,
I better than you?
0.
all right.
I
So
am.
I'm gonna do this old fashioned way. Arcana mine's a +1, so
While he's doing that,
I'm a
can
plus
I
2.
hear the riddle
18 plus
of-
1, so 19
Oh, nice.
On an Arcana check.
on an
Mhm.
arcana check.
All right. You can tell that the stones themselves, they have magical properties and are definitely linked to the doorway in some way. Have you touched any of the stones, or you're just kind of like visually examining them?
There was kind of a visual and kind of getting a feel for them.
Okay.
I'd like.
one of the stones.
I was gonna
I
say I'd
hear
like to
the
pick one
riddle
up.
one more time, what he said at the end. I heard Keeper of Secrets, Guardians of something. What was it?
Let
What was-
yeah, let the guessing begin because shit's gonna get hectic.
He said Guardians of Exit.
Yes, Guardians of Exits.
Okay, and
All
there's
right,
there's
so-
there's areas to put the stones in, right? Like on the doors.
No, I
You're
think you
examining the
turn-
door, and there's not really any. It doesn't look like there's any. It's like a solid steel door, pretty much. It doesn't look like there's any grooves or anything that you can place the stones into.
Okay. But we can lift the stones off the ground.
I mean, has
there.
anyone picked up a stone yet?
I'm going to try.
I did.
Drax did.
Drax, okay, what color did you grab?
I grabbed the red one.
The red one. Okay. 1 second.
Red for me, died today.
Did you read it?
I just take the punishment.
Is that you saying that in character, or are you asking the DM?
I'm gonna give it a shot. Mighty gentlemen, we may be murdered.
Oh damn.
Say what? Come again?
Drax did something bad.
Grab the orb and.
Did he
Okay.
say, by the gentleman, we may be murdered?
He
Mighty
said mighty.
gentlemen, mighty gentlemen,
Mighty gentleman.
we might be murdered.
Well, you know what? It's not the first time I've heard him say talk crap before. Do you think it's the stone, or do you think it's something that he's just coming through his brain? More fungus flashbacks.
So I'm taking
Right.
the stone to the door to see if I can put it in.
It's actually stuck to your hand.
God damn it. And I'm
Can
going like this. High five, high five, high five, high five, high five. Not saying anything, but going like this
Can
to the
you?
door.
Does it hurt?
Are there any other elements within the room that I can
No,
investigate?
no. Hold on,
Anything
hold
the
on. Drax,
walls?
does it hurt? Can you say anything else other than what you just said? Does it hurt? What's your name? Guys, are you not seeing this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just an ass though sometimes.
Right. But
Okay. So
So are there? Hold
there's
on.
four of us. There's four of us. There's four stones.
Are there any other elements in the room, like on the walls, or anything that I can check out, or any like elements within the door that will give us any additional hints?
I pick up the blue stone.
What was that?
I pick up the blue stone.
Okay. So that is now going to be stuck to your other hand. You will not be able to pick up any more stones.
If I pick one up with my mouth,
And now you have that.
can I ask who that person is?
Yep, there you go.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. So what everyone else has noticed at this point is Drax picked up the red stone and is not able to like get it out of his hand. Said something and then went and grabbed a blue stone and now can't get that out of his hand.
Drax, do you have any new messages for us? What's your name? Okay. Well, not getting any answers out of him.
I'm gonna cast message at Drax, and I'm gonna ask him in his mind what's happening to him.
Okay, you can respond, Drax.
Waiting on you, baby boy.
I asked you, yeah.
Oh.
What's happening to you? What's going on?
What did he say?
What?
I can speak, but if I fuck up, I'm gonna get hurt.
You're big, but if you fuck up, you're going to get
He
hurt.
can't speak. He can speak, but if he fucks up, he's gonna get hurt. That's what he said. I didn't hear it, but that's what he
If
said.
I misspeak, I will get hurt.
Ah,
Mm,
okay.
okay.
If he so
Hold on.
if Drax misspeaks, he gets hurt.
Okay.
Can I use my mage hand ledger domain? Yes, guys, I have mage hand now. Mage hand ledger domain to lift up one of the stones without touching it.
You can use the mage hand to lift it up. Yes.
Okay, I want to lift the green one.
All right. 1 second here. That's a little small. Let me know if you can read that.
Are you okay?
No.
Damn it.
Are you
Don't. Did is this without saying anything? Yes or no? Is the same thing happening to you that happened to Drax?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and I look at Shu. I'm like, so if we pick up these stones, we may be stuck.
I investigate the door. I want to
Yeah.
see if there's any hints or elements like between the door and any of the side walls. If I can find anything that might
Yeah,
provide
sure.
additional stuff.
Investigation.
Bloop. Ugh, that's an 8.
So yeah, examining, nothing is standing out to you. Again, it just looks like a solid metal door that's clearly got some sort of magical imbuement on it, and you can tell by the colors in the corners of the door that it has something to do with those stones.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Jim Jar, and I'm gonna bring him to the door and have him put his hand up to the door.
Well, I should have clarified this. Sorry. So when his mage hand picked up the stone,
Mhm.
that stone is now stuck to the mage hand.
Oh, I don't think I can move his mage hand. Jim Jar, can you move your mage hand to the door with the orb?
Yes. Can I can discuss, right? I can say other things. DM, I'm not sure. To you?
No,
I just say-
it's just what I sent you.
Okay, just checking.
They suck, don't they?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab Drax's hand. I'm gonna grab him by the wrist that has the red stone, and I'm gonna put his wrist to the red door.
Okay. His hand goes up to the red corner of the door and doesn't look like anything happened.
All right. So I don't
Can
think
I-
these stones open the doors. And I
Can I
look at
have-
Shu and I grab the other hand and I put both hands together.
You put whose hands together?
Both Drax hands like they're clapping together, the red and blue.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens.
All right, I got
And
nothing.
I have Gall walk up. So Gaul is the bigger one, the Minotaur looking one with the big sword. I want him to basically T-ball the orb that the mage hand is holding. Because the mage hand is holding it
swing
just
at the-
midair. So I
swing
want
at
him to
the-
just
So he's swinging at the door.
Okay, sorry about that. What was that, Shu?
I'm gonna have Gaul walk up and T-ball the orb that the mage hand is holding in midair.
Oh, like hit it?
Mhm.
Yeah, with his
Okay.
big sword.
Okay. So what ends up happening is the gem as the only like material part of that, because the mage hand's insubstantial. The gem ends up getting hit and rockets into the door. That's what you were aiming for?
No, I'm just trying to like just have him hit it in general.
Okay, so
Like to try and
we'll
break
say
it.
like he just ran up and hit it and it ends up flying towards the door. With the mage hand still attached, it bounces off and then the mage hand is still holding it like maybe just a few feet off the ground.
Gotcha. So there's still one more orb left, right?
Yes.
Can I have him do the same thing to the other orb and try and smack into the door with his sword?
Hit the the last one that's remaining there?
That's not being held by somebody?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have him hit that into the door.
All right. As soon as he does that, it gets stuck to his sword
Shit.
and
now you get. I'm the only one.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Okay. So, all right, that's guys. This isn't good. So are the stones the key to solving the puzzle? Yes or no? Anybody?
Yes.
Stop mingling.
Stop mingling. That's what I heard. Stop mingling. Okay. Okay. Stop mingling. The stones are the key to the puzzle. Okay.
You know what? This is Shu speaking. I'm not playing your stupid fucking game.
What did you do?
I don't know. But I received something and they wanted me to play a game and I'm not fucking happy. I'm not doing it shit. So I'll face punishment.
so
No.
Oh no! Really? What? Oh my
Should have played the
god!
game.
I should have played the game. Oh man! So does that mean everything that I had that came with that is also gone now too?
yep.
Oh man! Oh
So what
shit.
you're saying is keep playing the game.
Keep playing the motherfucking game.
What happened?
Oh, I mean, I can discuss it since I've lost it, right?
No.
No, I cannot.
Yeah, so if
I
there's
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Oh my gosh.
DM, this is me speaking outside the game. Am I doing a good job? Don't take nothing away from me. I'm being a good boy.
Shoot, are you okay?
I do not feel the best. And if we don't figure this out soon, it's probably gonna stay not feeling the best.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is me speaking outside the game. How many holes or how many things are on the corner of the doors?
There are 4 doors, four
No,
stones.
there's 4 corners of the door, and each corner has a orb-like hole in them.
you're asking the DM.
Yes, I'm speaking to you, and you're ignoring me by punishing John. I feel like the ugly girl left out.
What I'm sorry, repeat your question.
On the door, there's on each corner is there a orb-size opening?
No, it's a flat metal door.
So, I mean, investigating
cool.
the room, is there any
Is there any what?
So Drax is gonna walk up to the door.
Mhm.
May
Okay.
we please leave? Might we?
I can't hear you.
He's saying, "May we please leave?"
May we please leave? God damn! Oh, this is bad. Oh God!
But
I know.
me seeing the look on Drax's face, I feel like that was not the answer. What he just did. So, I'm gonna reevaluate. Looking at the
Are you talking in game or out of game?
right now, I'm talking out of game.
Well, yeah, he's not. I don't think he's holding a gem though.
No, all the gems are taken. There's only 4 gems. One is with Jim Jar.
Can we
One is
pass
with
gems
Ushu.
off?
No, they're stuck to you.
Are they?
Well, mine's
If I
stuck to
touch,
gall.
if I touch the Birdman with one of my hands of the gem, will this get off of me and go to them?
It depends. Like, is he accepting it? Is he also reaching for it?
No. I'm gonna use a perception to see if he's trying to.
Hey guys, I have
Offer.
an idea.
Oh, what's up?
We should all hold hands. Dum, bum, 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 bum. We should hold hands.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach out to your empty hand and Jim Jar's empty hand.
Damn, I can call my mage hand over back to me, correct?
Yes.
At this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and call my mage hand over back to me. And I'm going to take the gem from the mage hand into my own hand.
Okay.
But that, and I know what you put in there, but I don't know if that, okay. He's typing. Okay. No! All right, cool. All right, it's in my hand.
All right. So how are we holding hands? Okay. So no, I'm trying to grab. I'd grab Jim Jar's hand first. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're just holding hands.
All right.
By the way, it's in my right hand. So which hand did you grab?
I was grabbing the hand without the jewel. All right. So nothing there. Okay. Ah, God. So you say.
I think we all need to be touching the jewels. We all need to have our jewels in our hands.
All right. I gradually reach out to Drax's.
Come on, touch my jewels.
To say, I accept your jewel. Can I touch your jewel?
Who are you asking that to?
Drax. But it's only one of the jewels. Give me the.
Wait, what was that?
Damn it. Drax.
Drax, did you respond? I can't hear you. Did you respond?
I didn't even hear the question.
Oh, okay.
Drax, may I have one of the jewels?
Are you just not saying anything?
So Drax, you're shaking your head no?
Can I reach out my jeweled hand to actually I have an empty hand, right?
Yeah.
Don, you want to go my hand, right?
Yeah, let go. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I want to just reach over and just take the other jewel from Drax's hand.
Okay. Which
And
jewel?
I'm going to pull the blue one,
Okay.
and whatever happens, happens, with the intention of then giving it to Adon, because I'm not restricted from doing
Okay.
movement.
So Drax, Jay, does your character agree to that? You can answer me.
Yes.
Okay. And Harvey, does your character agree to that?
Sure.
Okay.
It's consensual.
Oh God, what have I done?
I may have either screwed myself or helped us. I'm not sure which one yet.
Either way, you can look at Shu and he's like, "This is my nightmare." Oh yeah.
He's yours is that. You son of a bitch.
Did you get that, Adon?
Yes.
Real quick, out of not Shu, but I'm going to have Shu grab the orb off of the sword. So Gaul's not touching anymore, but it's in my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
It's now affixed and stuck to your hand.
Cool. Let's maybe, baby, put them all together.
Captain Planet.
Oh, I mean, we could try that. Like, just hold them up together and see if there's
Just put
anything.
them together.
Murph.
Goddammit. It's morphin' time, baby.
All right. You guys end up doing your like 4-leaf clover high five thing, Ultron special, and nothing happens.
What if we just move our gems to the doors, or like?
Can I look at the pedestal where the orbs were?
Yes.
Are there any inscriptions or indents or anything to indicate anything about the orbs or the door?
No, except you do see an engraving that looks like it's the same speech or whatever phrase that the voice said earlier. It says,
Uh-huh.
"At my feet lies, 4 stones to hold dear, the source of 4 gifts that no one should bear, the keepers of secrets, the guardians of exits. Let the guessing begin because this shit's gonna get hectic."
Hey guys, I
Hold on.
think one person needs all the orbs, yeah. Just give them all to one person.
Mew.
Do you want the orb?
Mew.
Just give them to me, give them to me, give them to me, yeah.
Okay.
I'll hand you my I'll hand you my orb.
I'm gonna take Harvey's. And I'm gonna. Can I actually just cradle them and have them like place them in my arms? That way I can like cradle all of them at once.
Cradle all what?
Can I have them each place their orbs? Like if I cradle my arms like this, can I have them place their orbs in my cradle and just hold all orbs?
No, at this point, now that everyone has at least one orb, it's impossible to remove them physically.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
In this room. What else is in this room?
You don't see anything else in the room.
Just the pedestal where the orbs were on?
Correct.
Were the pedestals themselves the orbs when they were in a particular order on that pedestal?
No, they were kind of like rolled into the center, creating like like they were all 4 resting against each other in the center.
Can I check the feet of the pedestal? Do I see any feet? Says something at my feet on that thing.
That's where I'm getting at. If there's anything like a statue or anything that resembles a statue or is that it want us to basically pray to, because he says at my feet, and sir, you have not been coughing. I think you deserve a punishment.
No, that's not for. I'm not gonna explain that because I know my rules.
We're also not going to have any metagame talking or the punishments that have been going out already. Those have gotten them. They will get worse.
I don't know how I can get more.
That goes to you, Jay.
And if I think any funny business is happening, it's going to be you only talk in character until this is done.
Jesus. You know how hard that is?
So yes, back to your question. When you're inspecting the pedestal, you don't see anything different. There's not actually any feet to the pedestal itself, but you do notice that there is some sort of small statue kind of hanging from the ceiling that looks to be like in the vague shape of a man, and the pedestal is directly below the feet of this statue.
That's the at my feet part.
Ooh, okay. Resting on my feet.
I get on my knees and I bow. Stat orb to the floor, head down. I fully bow.
I fly up to the statue and I want to investigate the statue itself.
Okay, perception.
Perception. All right. Ooh, nat 20. Where's the 24?
So you do a very thorough inspection of the statue, and you can tell that there's nothing really specific about it in relation to the gems or the door.
Oh, damn.
It just appears to be a normal statue.
Okay. It just looks like a normal guy. All right. Can I move the statue?
No, it's embedded in the wall.
Is it embedded in the wall? Okay.
Can I go over and see if there's any more inscriptions on the door? Because it looks like there was an inscription. It looked like the pedestal said more than the voice said.
The pedestal had the exact same
Inscription?
verbiage. Yeah,
Okay.
but you can still inspect the door if you want to. Just to give you a quick heads up, though, I think I don't know if it was John or someone who had inspected it and got a pretty high roll. It's just a metal door, but if you want to go in and investigate it in a different way or look at it differently, then I certainly won't tell you no.
I want to actually do more of an arcana check on the door.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because I know we did an arcana on the orbs. I'm just trying to see what is holding the door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
19.
19.
Ooh.
Okay. You can tell. So a further closer inspection from a magical angle looking at this, and obviously paired with your high roll, you can tell that the something about the stones and the power they currently have can be undone and unlock the door. The key is figuring out what to do with the orbs and how to release their energy.
So I want to turn around and just look at my group and just kind of be like, and kind of indicate that, towards the door. I'm just trying to indicate. I can't say anything. I'm just indicating like,
Okay.
You're muted.
I would like to cast message into Jim Jar's brain.
Okay. So for the purposes of message, you guys can go ahead and speak telepathically in your minds.
What? Okay. What are you trying to say?
dude, this thing's cursed me. I can only say yes or no out loud. Otherwise, I'll suffer some sort of punishment. I think each orb is a curse. We got to solve the curse and somehow figure out how to get rid of it. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No, but I have an idea. But I am worried about punishments.
What's yours?
I don't know if I can say yet.
Really?
I don't know if I can say yet. But can I get out a piece of parchment and
How's that
sparkle
work?
from my bag and write what my curse down is and hold it up for them to read?
All right. So that's all the information I can give
Gotcha.
you.
Okay. Gotcha.
My brain goes
I-
silent after that point.
I will in song relay everything to the other two. And after I do so, can I pull out the scroll of remove curse from my bag and use it on myself?
Yes.
I would like to do so in song.
Oh, I know.
I will
just
do the
stay
spell
quiet.
in song.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Does it have any effect?
Yes, the gem. What color were you holding again?
Yellow. I think I had yellow because Jim Jar picked up
Yes.
green.
Yeah.
I got the blue one.
Yeah, so the
I got the
gem
red
ends
one.
up fading and then kind of splits and cracks and crumbles into dust that eventually just kind of dissipates. And the yellow glowing portion of the door is now just, the color is gone. It just looks like a normal corner of the door.
What did you
Oh.
do?
Oh my god! I was like in a fucking musical, and that was the worst. That was my. That was.
I'm so confused. What just happened?
I used a spell scroll that we found before to remove the curse,
Mm.
and I've removed my curse.
Jay, did you just say
Um,
what just happened?
No, that was out of game. I didn't know what was going on. I was lost. I didn't hear anything he said. He cut off.
All right,
if you wanna
everyone's
give me
only
a punish-
speaking in character now.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to give me a punishment for it, go ahead. I
Everyone's in
just didn't
character
hear
now.
him.
So only speak. Okay, so we're speaking character now. Okay, I'm fine. So we break the curse. We break the door. I think now we have to figure out how to break your guys' curse. I don't have any more scrolls.
Oh, okay, so so
Man,
we
I'm
can't
gonna
just
sit
smash
here
the
and
stones?
Metabate.
No, Gall tried. I tried multiple times with Gall, and he did not break it. So I don't think breaking it physically, we have to find the thing. do you need
I'm
a
gonna sit
masturbate?
here and metabate.
You need a masturbate? This is not the room to do that. I would not want to see this.
Metabate.
Metabait.
All right. So, but how do we figure out like
No.
it's like a clue to?
Can I do an insight onto Harvey to try and dictate what might be afflicting him?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Come on, baby. Big roll, no whammies. Ooh, that's a 6.
Yeah, it's a little hard to make out. You can't tell exactly what's happening.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna sit here and meditate for a minute.
You're going to meditate for 1 minute. Do your D's turn into B's? I don't know.
You know,
This is
wait,
tough.
before you say anything, sure. It's like looking at Jim Jar. When he used message on you, were you hindered by your curse
Yes.
in the same way?
No.
Okay, so you could speak more freely than you do now.
Give him a second.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then looking at Drax, could that be the same for you too? When he used message? Okay. We may have gotten a little bit of a hack here. Okay.
Drax, did you just say yes?
I said yes. Yes. God damn it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So holding all the gems doesn't work. And like all of us having them really doesn't work in that thing. And then one person, I wonder if would it just be easier if one person just holds all the gems? And Shu, before you say anything, do me a favor, message me mentally.
Messaged.
Okay. So I'm responding mentally now to Shu. Based on the responses I got from Drax and Jim Jar, we possibly can communicate a little bit better. And okay. So their curses are definitely impairing them. I would say more than either of our curses. Do you think? What if like we try to get someone to hold all the items and accept the curses, and then
I tried, but because they were already connected to someone, we couldn't trade them. And mine broke once I broke the curse.
Okay, but I was able to accept the curse from.
That's because.
That's because you didn't already have one.
And
That's
not
DM
all of
stepping
us
in.
were physical. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
I think we need to figure out how everyone's curse is afflicting them,
And
and then we can proceed.
Okay, so but once we figure out how everybody's curse is affecting them, we can announce that, and that breaks the curse. Do you think?
Possibly.
All right, and your message only goes back and forth
Kill
between me and
between
someone.
me.
Kill you
Man. Kill me.
and kill me.
Is wait, are you saying that out loud or in your mind?
Yeah, I'm repeating back what Drax is yelling.
Can Jim Jar look over at Drax and give him an inquisitive look, like without any incurring?
Yeah,
So he's looking for confirmation, Drax. He's looking at you like confirmation, like he starts to draw his sword and making sure that Drax is. Oh, he puts the sword back.
Could he be saying heal me?
The opposite of kill is to live. Maybe poke him in the butt.
Hey, we look in between the lines where we might see what I might be saying to help me.
Oh. Maybe hold on. Maybe between.
Are you playing your game?
So we have to look in between the lines of what you're saying. Are you agreeing with the cough? Is that how you say yes? That's a no.
Ow.
Fuck, I'm not a doctor. Cough once if yes.
Brett, you tell me if I can. Can I emphasize on certain things to help?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
man, kill me.
We need to hit him with the statue.
Motherfucker.
Can I have Gall break the statue?
Gall can go ahead and hit it. Yeah.
Cool. I forgot what I used for Gall first. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I have him. Gall gets natural 20 to hit.
He ends up swinging at the statue and it shatters into pieces. It was, old petrified stone, and nothing happens. It's just broken.
My man, message me.
Message.
I'm trying to word this correctly before I get in trouble. Yes, looking between the lines.
Okay, so whatever you say,
cool. Look at what I'm emphasizing. Pay attention to the words.
Speak your words slowly when you do so.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, kill me.
I think the curse is making him slower.
I do like. Can I try to decipher what he's saying? Can I brainstorm and try and put together what he's talking about?
Hold on. May we look to where we start and go, where we find the hole, may help in between to get the goal, where I don't die, and please help me.
Should I just hit him?
Can I go back to where the wall was?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I search where the entrance was, I guess, where we came from?
Yeah. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Nothing
God,
different.
Okay.
Okay. So I turn to Jim Jar, and Jim Jar, your curse, from what I can tell, is it hinders your speech to only say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to cure your curse?
Right after you ask that question and Jim Jar says yes, the green gem pulls away from his hand and starts to disintegrate and burst. And then the green portion of the door now is unlit and normal.
Oh, okay. So
You had to ask me a direct question a direct yes or no question. Anytime you talk to me, I had to say yes. Anytime you talk to someone else, I had to say no. So, yeah, that sucked. So we got to know the rules, figure out the rules of what's holding you back,
and
so we can
announce the rules. Okay.
Well, I can't announce it. So yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta dip.
We got to figure out two more. Adon, you seem to be able to talk just fine.
Yes, I am just fine.
This sucks. This really sucks.
All right. So you seem to cough a lot. Would you like some water?
Yes, I'll take some water.
I give Adon a sip of water.
This is out of character. DM, because
Yes.
of
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just to make sure you guys have a chance of getting through this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take over, just kind of speaking for John's character.
Cool. Okay. So I mean I don't need water,
Here you
but
go.
it does help.
It does help. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely difficult.
Are you able to indicate what else might help in the room
I mean
without saying anything?
I have no other clues in here that's going on. I mean,
So we have to figure it out for Harvey and for Drax.
Yeah, he's coughing, and I offered him water, and he drank. Did you drink the water that I gave you?
yeah, no, I've drank the water and the water's just fine.
The water's not helping.
No.
Okay.
Weird.
Do you only cough when you have to say or not say a certain thing?
No. It's not when I
Yeah. If I follow the rules of my curse, would I still be able to help him? If I
Yeah.
follow the rules of my curse.
Yeah, for sure.
as long as you don't
Wait,
break
no,
the
no,
rules.
Your curse is still in place, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Might we be coughing because a certain person to your left may be speaking? And is it could be true? May I be right and I might be killing myself.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to the killing yourself part. But person to your right. Who's the person to your right? Sorry.
No, he said the person to my left.
Huh.
Well, all right. Speaking out in turn, like DM, when do I know if I get this right or not? Will it just magically disappear?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. No, I'm back in character. So he said the person to my left.
Who's standing to your left? Is it? Sorry,
It's
orientation
Well,
wise.
isn't that me?
Okay, so maybe it has something to do with you
Why me?
because anytime we mention you, he coughs.
All right. So the blue gem that's in Harvey's hand pulls away and starts to fade and crackle and dissipate. And then also that color fades from the door. Now the only one left is the red one, which is in Drax's hand.
Okay.
Harvey, now that we figured that out, what was holding you back? Maybe that helps us give it a clue to figure him out.
Basically, every time Shu spoke, I have to cough.
Every time she spoke, you had to cough. Every time you had to ask me a direct yes or no question.
Uh-huh.
And for Shu, what was it that broke your curse? Oh, you just broke it.
Yeah, but I think he had to sing everything.
Yeah,
He
it was
was-
really weird for me. I felt compelled to sing or speak in weird lyrics.
So Drax, is it
Well,
that you have to like claim suicide?
Well, every time
time?
he always has to say "man, kill me" at the end of every sentence. So Drax, why do you have to say "man, kill me" at the end of every sentence?
Or tie that in.
He can't answer. Okay, so he can't answer that one. Drax, is there any questions that you can answer? Okay, how about this? Can you ask us questions?
So basically, every time he speaks, he does have to say "man, kill me," at some point in time.
But he said so many different things. He said he may be murdered. Drax, are you speaking in the spiritual voice of the guy above? No.
Okay. Can you say something that you're allowed to say slowly?
May we look at what I say from beginning to end and where I emphasize my words before I kill myself.
May we look from
What he said.
May we look from beginning emphasized end to end. End was emphasized. I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that? I just didn't hear the whole thing.
Before he kills himself.
Yeah, before. It's almost like we have to figure out the words that he says that are emphasized and then say them in order. Like look, beginning, end, before, kills, something.
And you guys suck. And this is going to end bad for me.
Dax, will you kill me?
So man bad suck for me.
I want to say maim or man me, but that doesn't make any sense. May we look from beginning to end.
No. There's common words he's using.
Right.
So
Shu,
he's
do you
always
remember any
using
words, any of the
like
words that he's emphasizing besides from man, me, begin, end?
It's almost it's a little weird, like the specific words that he's emphasizing, and that end to end thing has me wondering too.
My mom makes good pizza, but man,
he keeps having to say
I-
man.
My mom makes good pizza, but man is the big thing. Man.
Okay.
No, my mom makes good pizza.
Sorry, I cut you off.
It's a bunch of M's.
Your mom makes good pizza. You keep having
My
to say stuff
mom
with man.
makes good pizza. What's up with the M's? Why is always the M's that you're emphasizing?
As you say that, the red gem peels away from his hand and disintegrates and dissipates and kind of dust in the wind, and then the red portion of the door that was finally lit is now empty, and it appears to be a normal metal door, and a handle magically sprouts from the end of it.
Oh, sweet Jesus, thank God.
God, this fucking sucked. You guys suck.
What the hell was your curse? As I'm saying that, as I'm walking through the damn door, let's get the hell out of here.
My words had to begin with M and end with M.
Ow.
That many.
All right, you guys end up teleporting back out to the entrance that you were at, and now there are two of the magical flasks or potions
grab
sitting
one.
on the outside there.
I grabbed
Okay.
one immediately. I'm
I'm taking one myself.
Okay.
Are we drinking it, or you guys are just holding them?
I'm drinking it.
Wow, you made that easy.
Listen.
give me 1 second here.
I am going through the ringers tonight.
I'm gonna pause the clock real quick.
Thank you.
I have one in storage in my bag of holding.
It
and
really
he
can't
goes
be
right
as
to drinking.
worse as it's been getting for me.
I may have to drink mine too after I suffered my loss. You guys have no idea what I just suffered through.
Hold on. You don't know what I've been
Oh,
through.
You
by
don't
the
know what
way,
I-
the punishments that you all got since you did solve it, thank God, everything that happened is reversed. So everything's back to BAU.
I lost a
God.
level.
I lost
I
a level.
lost 2. And all my rations spoiled.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost a
Um,
level. I was like, damn it.
So
Oh, I
here's
don't feel
what's
bad
going to
for you guys.
happen.
I lost 2 of them.
Okay.
Drax, as soon as you drink that, it's basically going to be the exact same effects of a long rest. So you regain all of your hit points, all your hit die, any spells, spell slots that you've used, everything basically gets reset. So you can just give yourself the effects of a
I already
Um,
did.
long rest.
All right. Are we going to go into that last room?
Ain't no time like a good time. God, these puzzles.
Can we do this one a little
That
bit
was probably
quicker,
the harder.
please?
That was probably the hardest one, just an FYI.
Brett, I told you we dumb. You got to dumb these down.
No, man, you
He's-
can't learn it
He was like, I was
otherwise.
counting on John and Damian.
Okay,
You
so
suck.
let me clear. All right, so you guys are walking into the third room.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and start the clock.
Jesus, we don't got that much time.
All right,
left.
so as you enter the room, you see a locked door on the other end of the room. And again, just as before, as soon as you step in, a wall magically appears behind you, completely solid.
Mm-hmm.
There is a riddle engraved into the door that says, "The key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned."
Is
Mm.
a statue or
The
something?
key is found within your head. Use it something, paint me red. What was it?
Use the key to paint me red.
Uh-huh.
Use the
Be
key?
aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
Okay, so whatever
Oh,
we
you know what?
reject will come back at us. and
Okay,
then-
hold on. In
I
this
just thought of something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
in this room, is there a statue or anything? Anything in this room?
No, just the door with the lock on it.
The lock is like a key lock.
Yes.
So can I investigate the lock?
Yes.
All right, I rolled. I got a
I cut my hand and I rub my blood on the door.
11.
All right. Give me 1 sec, Jay. We're going to circle back to you in just a sec.
That's fine.
So, Adon, you got an 11?
Yep.
Okay. So, an 11, investigating the door and the lock and everything, nothing looks out of place. You can't really tell if there's any difference to anything. You also don't get a sense that the lock itself there's anything magical about it. And I'm going to put this up here. And can we actually pause real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Pause. I'll be right back.
All right.
Key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn.
All right, guys, what's the answer?
I feel like it's gonna be blood.
That's a
Alright.
good. That was my
that's
my
not bad, I
initial
guess.
thought as well. The key is found within your head.
I don't think we gotta crack our head open for this.
No,
Yeah.
no, of course not.
But the
It's-
thing
but
that gets
the
me
key is
is
found
like,
within your head is like it's you have the idea, you can figure it out. Use the key to paint me red, which is why you use the blood. Be aware of what you spurn. Good thing you only use a little bit. For what you give shall be returned.
why don't we paint a key?
If we had a key, we can paint a key with our blood. But
No,
he just put his hand of blood on the doorknob.
What
You're
I
grabbing
mean-
the doorknob, right? Or you just put it on the door.
Oh, I'm gonna rub it on the door, but I'm also gonna put some on my dagger and put the dagger into the key. Oh,
I was gonna say paint a symbol of a key on the door.
we'll circle back to that.
We'll do all those options.
Exactly, until something works.
Okay.
Lord, you start with M and end with M. I was like, I
That was
was like,
honestly
I know
the
it has to do
hardest
with
one.
man, and it has to do with me.
And I kept emphasizing the M part, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
We kept using the same words.
I'm
Yeah,
back. Sorry about that.
But emphasizing the letter.
because he had no other words.
That was probably the worst one for Jay to get, if I'm being honest.
Yes, it was.
I I was doing the coughing just fine.
Like when I
You
knew,
came
first
out
of
of
all,
gate.
when designing this,
God.
I absolutely knew beyond the shadow of a doubt he would be the first one to pick one up. I just was really hoping it wouldn't be the red one.
Jesus, that shit sucked ass.
Okay, so I'm back. We are back on our time. Pause in. Okay, so we already covered what Harvey had as far as his
Mhm.
investigation. And Jay, what was it you did?
I cut my hand that a fair amount of blood was coming down, and I touched the doorknob, and also I draw a picture of a key on the door.
On the door?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do that, the blood that you drew the key with bubbles and kind of like starts to actually turn into like a three-dimensional shape, and then eventually pulls away from the wall, falls to the ground, and actually starts turning into like a normal iron key. The rest of the blood that's on the door, however, also starts to bubble and eventually starts to become like a very large, big shape, and then starts to take on the shape of a humanoid. And then,
Damn it.
just like the key, kind of steps out of the wall, and all of you are stunned to see an exact replica of Drax standing before you. And this is my favorite part. Roll for initiative.
Son of a bitch, should have went with the key first.
I
All
got
right.
an 11.
I got a 10.
Yeah, you can. The get up. The
I got an
soccer ball,
18.
Yeah, you can.
All right, Jim Jar, you got an 18. Drax got an 11. Harvey, what'd you get?
10.
Okay. We're not going to use tokens or anything for this.
Okay. Is Shu participating, or is he stepping aside for a
Does
moment?
he have the same
Yes,
armor
I will
class
run
as me?
Shu's character. Yeah.
Okay.
Is he as an exact replica?
Exact replica. Yes.
So same armor class and everything?
Great. He'll
Ooh.
be knock out. He'll knock out easily.
You said about that? Hey, you handsome devil, kill him first. So we got to beat him before that timer ends.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically 4 against 1, and as long as no one else puts their blood on the door, we won't be fighting 4 against 4. And the
Mhm.
only thing we need is maybe to try that key out. So let's kick your
No,
bloody
I'm
ass.
asking because we're just sitting here talking and the timer's still going.
That's up to the DM to decide.
Actually, I'm going to pause that.
Okay.
I'll pause that. Good call. Thank you.
Well played,
Okay,
sir.
so Clone Drax is going to go ahead and roll for initiative now. Okay, 17. All right. Okay,
Better than
so
me already.
So, quick question out of character. In
Yeah.
placement, like, are we all like within 5 feet? Like, are we all flanking him? Is he?
Well, he was at the door, so he came right out of the door, so we can't be flanking him. He'd be in front of us. We were all kind of facing the door.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in front of you
okay.
guys.
And in theory, technically, did we step back when he started emerging from the door? But he'd still be between us and the door because he came out of the door.
Correct.
So-
Yeah.
His
Okay.
back's to the door.
Okay, so the Drax clone scoops up the key right at its feet, pulls out his Morning Star, and swings at the normal Drax.
Oh, Jack's got higher initiative, huh? Okay.
This is a 22.
That definitely hits.
Oh.
So that's a hit, right? Obviously.
Oh,
I know it is because
definitely.
I can see your armor class.
I'm a you.
And that's going to be 6 damage.
Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. Let's make this count.
I'm last to
Let me
go.
see here.
What did you roll?
10.
Oh, and I got 11.
It's going to use Action Surge.
Look at that. We're gonna die. He's already using him better than I do.
I would have laughed if he like double
It's going
gamed.
to do Dreadful Aspect.
You bitch.
He is using them better than
And
you.
target all of you.
Holy shit.
As an action, he's going to channel the darkest emotions and focus them into a burst of magical menace. Each creature of the paladin's choice within 30 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw if it can see it, and all of you can. On a failed save, the target is frightened of the paladin for 1 minute. If a creature is frightened by this effect, ends its turn more than 30 feet away from the paladin, it can attempt another wisdom saving throw to end the effect of it. So all of you will need to make a DC 12 wisdom check.
This is a saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 10.
Do I do? All right, I'm gonna do digital so that way because it's the same throw.
Yep. I got a 4. I'm running away.
I get advantage because it's magic, so I got a 13 on my first one,
Okay.
and it didn't matter because I got 15 and 13.
Yeah.
So I am not afraid of Drax, which is typical.
I have
right.
inspiration. Can I use that
Yes.
for my saving throw? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to use my inspiration and pray that I get something better. I got a 14.
Okay. It does not affect you. Drax, you also have inspiration.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it on the last something
Yeah.
or another.
Yeah, it was when we fought with
When you,
Stool.
it was also a reward for you guys creating your combo attack thingies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, so I get to roll another saving wisdom throw?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you use
just
your
once.
inspiration, you can roll
I'm
another.
using it.
Okay.
17.
Yay.
Nice.
Good call.
Okay,
Mike.
so it doesn't work.
All right.
So that's going to be its turn, and it's directly in front of Drax right now.
Okay.
Keep them like that.
We have next up, I believe, is Jim Jar.
All right, so obviously I'm probably gonna do my snake attack, but
Please don't move him.
no, I'm not gonna move him. Steady aim. I haven't moved. Is he within my fight? Is he within my swing range, or do I have to move just to get to him?
We'll say, just to keep this easy in theater of the mind, as soon as he
What?
stepped up, we'll assume you guys were smart enough to like flank him. So Harvey on one side, you on the other. So we'll say that you're like within melee range and also going to have advantage because you guys have it flanked.
All right, so since I already have advantage, I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out my short sword and I'm going to swing at it. And because I've never done this before, when you use sword burst or booming blade, that is an action. So I have to use that first and then attack.
Sword burst.
In this particular case, I'm thinking about booming blade. That way, if it moves, it gets damage.
Yeah, so that's an action. So you wouldn't be able to do both a physical attack with your sword and also cast a spell.
Cool. So I have to cast that first. I've never done this before, guys. That was new. That's all good. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my attack. Roll for my attack with advantage. So the first one was 24. I'm going to roll to see if I get a crit just in case. And the second was 21. So they would have both hit anyway. So the 24 for the hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll. There's the 5. And then I'm going to use my. So it's 9. And I'm going to roll my sneak attack. Give me a second. Which is 3d6. 9 plus 14, which is 23.
23 damage?
Yep.
Good Lord. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. It takes a huge hit to the side, and blood is already gushing out of his side.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my disengage to actually. No, I'm not going to disengage. I'm gonna stand right there. He's bleeding, so I'm
Thank God.
gonna stay right behind him, where I'm at.
All right. Okay, cool. And Drax, you're up.
Question before I take my action. Can I see Harvey and Jim Jar? Are they in my
Yeah,
sight?
they're right next to you. Like this thing's in front of
Cool.
you, and they're both on the side of it.
So I can see them.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I need to make sure I see them. So I'm gonna take out my Morning Star and I'm gonna hit him with my Morning Star.
Okay.
15.
15 hits,
Okay.
as you know.
Yes. Yes.
I hit
So-
myself.
So my damage for that is 8, but I'm gonna take my action surge to do inflict wounds, and I make a melee attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, that target takes 3d10 narcotic damage. You tell me I can do it or not.
What's it called?
Inflict wounds.
For his action charge.
Oh, okay. Second. Okay. Thank you. I was missing that part. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
23.
Okay. And did you roll your damage for the Morning Star?
Yeah, it was an 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna roll the damage for the inflict wounds.
Okay.
18.
Alrighty.
Whew. If he's still standing after those blows,
He should be really hurt.
All
8
right.
and 18 is 26.
So
Right.
in the Drax clearly not afraid of this thing, beats the shit out of it with his Morning Star, and it flies up against the door with the lock on it. And as it's like kind of still reeling back from the physical attack, he very quickly casts a spell to just magnify the damage that's already been done to it and kind of like speed that destructive process up in the blink of an eye. And within the blink of an eye, multiple wounds start to like just open up on this thing, and it's kind of gruesome and even a little scary for Drax to see this, because he's looking at himself just being ripped apart and ripped open. This clone is still alive, but barely. It is now slumped against the ground and against the wall, multiple wounds of blood just kind of gushing and like rolling out of it at this point. Is that your turn, Drax?
Yes.
Okay, Harvey, you are up.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Watch him swing and a miss.
Oh my God, if you miss.
I'm going in. I got 2 attacks per action, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to make an initial swing, and that is a 17.
Hits.
Okay, and I might as well go all in with this. I'm going to go with another attack. That one's a 13.
That is a miss.
All right, and then I'm going to do my flurry of blows, which is another 2. Damn. And then another one. Damn.
So
The rest of them miss.
4 attacks and you got 1 hit
And then I rolled like a 6.
for your damage.
Yeah.
He went up to us. Hey.
Well, I mean, at this point, it was enough because that thing was just practically dead from what Drax did to it. Harvey runs up, and although somehow this thing can't move, it just is kind of like moving its head to the side to dodge like 3 of the attacks. And then Harvey gets lucky and finally lands that last one. And then it slumps to the ground. And then in a weird reverse way of how it came about, it kind of congeals and starts breaking down into like this pool of blood that's very coagulated and chunky even a little bit, and then starts to kind of like melt back into the metal door where it originally came from, until it's just a small little spot of blood that eventually shrinks and is gone. The only thing left is the key that Drax had drawn earlier.
I pick up the key and I try to unlock the door.
All right, the door unlocks.
I walk through that motherfucker quickly.
Okay. Is everyone else walking through?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you guys ended up solving that one pretty quickly.
Should have went into that one first.
I think there were levels 1 through 3 from right to left. We went level 2, level 3, level 1.
We should have definitely went into level 1 first.
Okay, so you guys teleport back out, and this time right in front of you are 3 more of those, magical potion bottles sitting in front of you.
You should grab one. You should
Yes,
grab
you
one.
should grab one.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna grab another one.
And I'll grab another.
Damn, Jim
All
Jar,
right.
you gonna let him
This
take
is
one
actually
before
important because I just thought of what the reward was going to be for this, so we're going to pause real quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, Harvey. Listen, Mister, I missed every blow at the end there. Who barely contributed to
you?
that
Barely did
fight?
anything.
I got the final
We
kill.
should negotiate this.
All right, so Drax has one.
I'll high roll you for it. One
Ooh.
D20 versus 1D20. I'll high roll you for
Fair enough. D&D has been wrong to me, but I will do it.
it. Digital roll.
All right.
Ready?
Go.
Go. Oof. 15.
5. D&D strikes again.
Yes. Yes. I'll take it.
Okay, so Drax, you had one earlier, but you drank it.
Yeah.
He did.
Jim Jar, you have 2 now.
I have two.
Shu has 1.
I have
And
one.
Harvey has one.
Harvey has 1.
We kept it fair.
Perfect,
We high
okay.
rolled for it.
Perfect. Okay, I just because I have to go create this thing in D&D Beyond. So I want to make sure when I do that, I can give you guys the correct amounts and just put it in your inventory for you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so tag back in. All right, so you guys end up seeing 3 more of these vials of potion, magical potion sitting in front of you, and then directly above them is the silhouette of a shadowy figure that somehow seems to be a little familiar. That now says to you, and same voice that you heard earlier. Well done. It's about time that teamwork has found its way to you sorry lot. Take your reward and go.
So I get a potion. Drax is gonna get a potion, and Shu's gonna get a potion.
So
Yep.
we all got a potion. Oh, but wasn't there like a grand prize?
Well, as it said, like, and go, it gestures behind it. So let me show you guys here real quick. Clear my drawings. So the entrance over here, or that was earlier like a dead end. There's now a magical light coming from this area, and it seems to be the only way out now because the rooms that you came into are now sealed off.
Okay.
I immediately start walking over there.
Okay.
Same here.
I go too.
Show me the prizes.
All right. So you all of you end up walking through it, and it ends up kind of very similar to how you arrived here. You start to kind of see your hands getting a little translucent and transparent. Everything goes very, very white, and then eventually a pop, and then you're back in that same tunnel from earlier. And that magical mist that was enclosing on you is now completely gone.
Thank you. Come again.
Yep. However, standing in front of you is a 7-foot tall, skinny humanoid that has a hooded robe with the hood pulled down very, very far over its face, so you can't really see. And this figure says to you, I was hoping you'd return. Did you come back with anything good?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Grazalax, the one who saved you from earlier.
But
The problem with the Fezres, which is the magical mist, is that it can change the nature of spells as they come in contact with it. You probably yourselves, as it was closing in, noticed some weird things happening.
Are you the one talking that was talking to Shu earlier?
Yes, I did my best to keep you together at least and hope that you'd find a way back, and it seems you have.
Yeah, well, I mean, not much to report, but it was interesting.
I give him my potion. I give him the potion that we got.
You hand it to Grazalax?
Yeah.
He grabs it, takes a look at it, says, I've not seen one of these in decades. He hands it back to you.
Oh,
That's all we got.
I don't need anything. I simply have been studying this Fezres magical mist and noticed that some creatures who I'm hoping are not malevolent were stuck in a tight spot, and I did what I could to help.
Have you ever been in the mist yourself?
We've been experimenting, and its effects are even more dramatically emphasized in regards to teleportation magics. And that has been the most interesting part of studying it to me.
Well, it's a hell of a ride, I'll tell you that.
It's demonic in nature, so usually it's best to, unless you're an expert or willing to accept the consequences, it's best to keep a very large distance.
well, or normally the consequences.
Didn't you not remember what happened to us while we were in there?
Ethereal banishment, dismemberment, banishment to the planes of the abyss. Any number of things could happen. You can be cast adrift on the astral sea for millennia.
So it could have been
all
worse.
bad stuff.
Could have,
So,
yes.
Where are you from? Because I mean, we're nowhere near a settlement yet.
As you ask that question, this is the first time you see a bit of hesitance. And Grazalax says, well, I am a representative of the Society of Brilliance. And he reaches to pull his hood and pull it back. And what you all see is an elongated, bulbous, squid-like face with multiple tentacles coming off of its face. You can't really discern or make out a mouth. It's got a very bony ridge of eyebrow, hiding some silver eyes with like cat-like slits for the pupils. Harvey, Drax, Shu, none of you have ever seen anything like this before, and it at first sight it's grotesque and even like in a strange alien way, very terrifying. But it's even more terrifying to Jim Jar, who knows what this is.
Holy shit.
What? Do you know what he is?
He's a mind flare.
Oh God. I guess we're gonna have to figure out exactly what that is when we come back.